I've decided to tell you about my never-ending story.
Heard round the world, but heard too late.
And as soon as you press a button, it goes out.
Like millions of Americans, I was terribly saddened to learn of the recent suicides of several teenagers across our country after being bullied because they were gay or because people thought they were gay.
Tragedy once again demands that we find a way to stop bullies.
Communication's number one, and that's what everyone will tell you. Just talk and be open.
Fact that is so scary. The fact that someone was so sad and so alone and so scared.
I felt like a joke in this world.
It only needs to happen to you once.
It's certainly not the first time I've heard of a teenager committing suicide because of bullying.
Nobody liked me.
It's so sad. It breaks my heart to hear the story.
These most recent deaths are a reminder that all Americans have to work harder to overcome bigotry and hatred.
I'm constantly crying now.
Something must be done. This month alone, there have been a shocking number of news stories about teens who have been teased and bullied and then committed suicide.
Nothing stops. I have nobody. I need someone.
Children are particularly vulnerable to the hurt caused by discrimination and prejudice, and we've lost many young people over the years to suicide.
Everybody's issues are unique to their own situation.
You know, they were on the edge of thinking there was nothing that they could do or that anyone else could do, that they would have to kill themselves to make it stop.
I had experienced bullying when I was younger too, the worst of it in high school. My grades suffered.
Death rate is climbing.
I have a message for all the young people out there who are being bullied or who feel alone and find it hard to imagine a better future. First of all, hang in there and ask for help. Your life is so important to your family, your friends, and to your country. And there's so much waiting for you, both personally and professionally. There's so many opportunities for you to develop your talents and make your contributions. And these opportunities will increase because the story of America is the story of people coming together to tear down barriers, stand up for rights, and insist on equality.
9 Western Massachusetts teens face criminal charges following the suicide of this 15-year-old.
He was beaten on a school bus.
Actually commit suicide.
Another attack was caught on a cell phone.
One life lost in this senseless way is tragic. 4 lives lost is a crisis. And these are just the stories we hear about. How many other teens have we lost? How many others are suffering in silence? Being a teenager and figuring out who you are is hard enough without someone attacking you. My heart is breaking for their families, for their friends, and for our society that continues to let this happen. These kids needed us, and we have an obligation to change this. There are messages everywhere that validate this kind of bullying and taunting, and we have to make it stop. We can't let intolerance and ignorance take another kid's life. And I want anyone out there who feels different and alone to know that I know how you feel. And there is help out there, and you can find support in your community. If you need someone to talk to, or if you want to get involved, there are some really great organizations listed on our website. Things will get easier, people's minds will change, and you should be alive to see it.